Airplanes today, when they leave the runway, typically take off at a steeper angle into the air than they once did many decades ago. What that does is reduce the acoustic footprint of the airport so that the sound is not disrupting whatever's going on the ground. So you can sell real estate closer to the airport without the airport badly influencing those real estate values.
Ooh,
So
okay.
that's one little thing that has changed over the years. Okay. And people hardly are thinking about it, but I'm putting it out there. Okay. The engines are more powerful to enable that. Not only that, the engines are quieter than they ever were. Okay. Did you know that in 1969, when the Mets were in the World Series, Mayor Lindsay redirected traffic from LaGuardia to not fly over the stadium because when planes flew over the stadium, everything stopped. The announcers couldn't speak. I remember this. That's how old I am. Okay. I'm just saying.
That's pretty damn loud.
Planes no longer taxi. In the old days, you fly to your city. Oh, there's not a slot for you. And you just circle.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that they called that taxi.
That's called taxi. You go and taxi. And
so they put you in a holding pattern where you go around the airport and around the airport till you had a place to land.
Okay. No longer. Okay. You know why? Take off 10 minutes from now instead of now so that we can land you when you arrive at our city. That is how precise the calculations are with wind speed, airplane speed, all of that. Now you might still line up.
I mean, unless it's Spirit. Let's be honest.
Oh, Spirit Airlines.
If it's Spirit Airlines, they don't have it. They don't have that technology yet.
So that doesn't happen because computers calculate your takeoff time and landing position. Yes, things can change, but I'm saying overall, we're not burning gas waiting to land in the way that once was a routine fact. Okay, that's an advance, and it happens slowly, and we're there.
I don't know who did that, but somebody got a really nice raise because you want to talk about saving probably upwards of like close to $1 billion in fuel costs.
Oh no, it's huge.
Right?
It's huge.
Yeah, it's insane. That's amazing.
So there's that. Okay. And then we talked about on a different explainer, those little upturn flaps, at
the end of
the wings. Okay. That was an engineering, an aerodynamic engineering advance discovered at NASA because the first A in NASA stands for what?
I thought it's aeronautics.
Aeronautics, yes. National Aeronautics and Space Administration. So aeronautics is a piece of NASA funding, congressionally mandated, and so they discovered this. And you save anywhere between 5 and 15% fuel efficiency from these extra
just by
little wings.
Cutting off that drag.
And that's right. It changes the drag on the wingtip and makes it more smooth and laminar. And then it could. So that's another advance. Here's another one. When was the last time you saw someone throw up on an airplane?
Well, every time I fly.
You're the one. Okay. Oh, except for you. No, here's the point. There was a day when it was the duty of the pilot to sort of do what they can as they fly it to maintain the stability, and you'd have turbulence and have things like that. There are control surfaces on the airplane controlled by computers that make micro adjustments in the flaps that maintain a level of stability the likes of which planes have never seen before.
I know, yeah.
And so
that's funny. It's funny you say that because the last time I flew, which was very, very short time ago, I was sitting in the chair thinking, God, it is almost peaceful up here.
This is my point. Okay. And yes, you might have had a nice little pocket of air you were flying through, but my point is when they say, we need everyone to return to the seats and buckle their seatbelt, we're going to go through some turbulence, and it's just a little bit of jiggly thing.
Exactly.
You say that wasn't nothing. What
was that? Yeah.
And so we've advanced when that's what they're warning you about. Okay. And so plus we have very good weather mappings of turbulent eddies in the atmosphere, and they know to avoid them, to go under them, around
Yeah,
them.
that's right.
Okay. Okay. So we also have what is basically precision weather forecasting. Right.
Hmm.
When I was a kid, you look at the weather forecast, and all you want to know is it going to rain tomorrow? They say 50% chance of rain. That's all you. That's okay. And by the way, if someone says there's a 50% chance of something happening in the weather, it means they don't know anything. Think about it.
No.
Okay. Flip a
Right,
coin.
yeah.
I don't know.
Flip a coin.
I can
There you
flip a
go.
coin. I don't need to pay
Right.
you to calculate that anything is a 50% chance of anything. Okay.
That's
So,
pretty funny. Yeah. That's
yeah. So, but we can, on your app now, on your smartphone, you can dial up the forecast, and it'll say it'll continue raining for the next 26 minutes, and then it'll stop. And sure enough, to the minute, it's accurate for where you're standing. All right. And so this is a triumph of weather forecasting that spills into the ability to guide airplanes where and when you need them to reduce the risk of encountering very bad weather. But that's not my favorite part of the airplanes. My favorite part is,
okay.
and I might have said this in another, because I don't, this all just jumbles in my head. Have you ridden modern roller coasters lately?
Oh yeah.
So modern roller coaster, it's not, you're not in a cart with a thing. You're
actually in an open air type cockpit with just a harness over top of you, and
you're
that's
basically dangling there. Okay,
Dangling.
And when the thing makes the turn, your gondola swings out
Swings
to
out.
bank
Yeah.
that turn. Do you ever notice that? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on there? Oh, well, at the speed you're going and the radius of curvature of that turn, the free floating gondola, whatever you want to call this thing you're in, will swing out to the precise angle where your effective gravity is still into your pants, into your seat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean,
all right. No,
okay.
This is important.
See.
Okay. So
I
you're tipped at an angle, but you don't feel the angle because the combination of gravity and centrifugal force is such that your up or down is still straight into your seat and up above your head.
Right.
Even if that's at an angle. Okay.
That's true.
On an airplane, they solve that equation. So when the airplane banks a turn, it does it at the speed and the bank angle such that you don't even know you're turning because everything is just vertical to you. You can have a glass of wine sitting there and the level of the liquid is perfectly horizontal to you and to the sides of the glass. Yet you open the window to the left or right and the ground is down here and the clouds are up there. And then it does this and the ground is down there and the clouds are up there. And your liquid in your glass of water, wine, or vodka is completely level. The computer does that.
This is very cool. What I am gaining from this discussion is a brand new appreciation for computers.
Okay. Neil deGrasse Tyson here, your personal astrophysicist. Keep looking up.